Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Chris. This morning we're going to look into Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Here's the verse. It says, "Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors there is safety." Now, I don't know about you, but taking advice sometimes for me is really difficult. I can remember when my son was young, he was probably about 5 years old. We gave him a little bike with training wheels on it. And he saw someone drive by the house without training wheels on a bike. And he kept saying to me, "I want to learn how to ride my bike. I want to learn how to ride my bike." So finally, one day I decided to take the training wheels off. And I remember I got the wrench out. I took the training wheels off. And I said, "All right, I'm going to walk with you and kind of help you learn how to ride this bike." And he just kept saying, "I can do it. I can do it. I can do it." So me being a dad, think I'm going to teach him a good lesson. I thought, well, I'll just let him take the first ride on his bike by himself. And when he falls over, hopefully it's on the grass and I'll pick him up. Well, he said, "I can do it. I can do it." I said, "Well, go ahead." And I gave him a little bit of a push and off he went. Went right down the street, a matter of fact. Turned the bike around, drove it back, never fell. Didn't stop riding the bike till he put the brakes on, got off, and my wife didn't even have time to get the camera to see his first bike ride. So what happens normally, though, and what you were probably waiting for, was for me to say, I let him go, and of course he went 10 feet and fell over. That's what happens to most of us, most of the time when we don't take advice. Sometimes things just do work out, but most of the time we wind up falling over in a heap. So I want to encourage you this week. God puts people around us sometimes to advise us, to give us advice. What this proverb is saying is that very often in our life, people are put around us to give us advice, and God puts them around us for safety from bodily harm, from safety from emotional harm, or even spiritual harm. So as you go through your day to day, or you go through this week, just be willing and humble enough sometimes to take advice. So as you go through this day, take some advice. Maybe it'll prevent you from falling down. God bless you.